All right, y'all. Hopefully it sounds all right because I definitely was messing with all these connections yesterday. So let me see. That is 2. All right, I think it should be okay. But I will find out shortly because I'll look it up on my phone and see how it sounds. But as people come in here, somebody will let me know. Who we got? Otis, what's going on? Oh, snap. 860. I mean, 860 is a good goal. I mean, that's like 290, 290, 290. I mean, that's 870, but, you know. Gotta have them all every game. I didn't even put no tape in that ball. So I guess I won't even be messing with that tonight. Man, what you got over there? That's what I eat when I go to bowl tournaments and stuff too. Like I need a little snack, something light, ham and cheese. It's one of my go-tos. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. What up? Who we got? Sean, what's going on? What it do, y'all? Happy Monday. Wonderful Monday evening. I hope everybody doing all right. Let me see how this thing sounds. I didn't check it. Facebook had been having an issue, y'all, so hopefully, oh, it sounds all right. So hopefully, I just had to rebind my Facebook account. I'll have to do my, well, I could leave it like this. I don't necessarily have to do that. Here. All right, so try to get some practice this week. We got 10 minutes left. We try to stretch it out. I didn't even make it nice and sexy. No, I gotta get it right. It keeps skipping for a second or two. Yeah, I don't know what it is. So everybody who's streaming on Facebook been having these problems with Facebook. So it's something that Facebook did, y'all. I don't know exactly what's happened or why it's like that. But I'll post the YouTube link too. Y'all can watch on YouTube. So it ain't me. Everybody has been complaining about it in the little group that I'm in for the last week or the last couple weeks, really, saying that it was skipping. So I don't know. But here, hold on. Let me I'll post a YouTube link, and if y'all got YouTube, I mean, Facebook don't like nobody right now. Everybody, you know, Facebook having some issues, Meta having some issues, so they done ran out of money probably or something. I don't know what's happening. But let me find but it was weird because I could go to my regular Facebook page. It wouldn't work at all with my business page for whatever reason. Let me see, I'm gonna turn this mic down. Just a little bit. I feel like it might be a little hot. It looked weird though. Oh, hold on. Let me see something, y'all. There we go. All right. Copy link. And here, I'll post it over here to Facebook, so then that way y'all can check it out. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's why last week, y'all, I was like, forget it. I ain't even gonna stream on YouTube, but then, I mean on Facebook. But then it ended up working randomly. I don't know, oh, here. Which side you on, Lynn? Whichever side you wanna go on. It don't matter to me. I'm just in everybody's way, that's all. Oh, this one's cool. All right. That first shot always rough. I ain't do a lot of stretching either. I needed to stretch more. It's a little cold. Rebel, what's going on? What it do? Spares only hard as you make them. Well, I obviously like hard spares because I don't ever leave no easy ones. Yeah, I can hear it's doing something on Facebook, but I don't know, y'all. I don't really have any issue with the YouTube stream. Let me see. Yeah, the YouTube stream seemed perfectly fine, so I don't know, y'all. Hopefully Facebook get their stuff together. But how was your weekend, Rebel? I hope everybody, y'all had a good weekend. I was busy all weekend. A lot of driving, shooting video, trying to learn some new skills. I was really hoping that I would get to do some personal YouTube stuff this weekend, but it just wasn't enough time. I wanted to shoot some YouTube videos. I had 2 videos planned to try to do while I had help, but maybe this week I might be able to get one of them at least done. I gotta figure out a day I could come to the bowling alley and try to do it. Because really, I need to do both of them in the bowling alley. So, I mean, well, I don't need to do both of them in the bowling alley, but I want to. Hopefully this week, y'all got a little bit better view, too. Y'all can see the strikes. I tried to put it a little more in the middle this week. Sometimes it's kind of rough. But I'm trying to learn how to average 260. Yeah, hey, listen. That ought to get my YouTube channel some more subscribers. How to average 260. That should be a good clickbait title for sure. Isn't that the truth? Had a good weekend last week of coaching. Okay. Got to hand out awards to the kids. Hey, it don't get no better than that. You gonna feel lost and aimless? No, man. You'll find something to do. The first one you'll probably rest, and then after that first one you'll be like, oh, I got time. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I always feel like I found something to do. I'm always trying to learn something new. I got enough books that I never finished reading. I need to get back to studying my flight lesson book so I could get through it at least once, and then I want to go back through it and try to learn all the stuff I need to learn. It's a lot of information. So Tony McGee, what up? What up, Tony? The house man. They don't even know nothing about house music down here. Play some house music, they probably be like, what is this? That's how you do the bow hunting. Bobby out there bow hunting. All right. I mean, I only struck every ball.
Okay, guys, before we get started, I want to announce this New Year's double.
I only struck every ball I
6
threw.
o'clock, New Year's Eve, 6
What else I'm supposed to do, y'all?
$80 per double team. Handicap will be 90% at 440.
Just those
Current
strikes.
average 21 games or more.
I can't even bowl
$80
that.
to enter.
I got to bowl with somebody who averaged like
And we got a few people
201
signed up,
or
so if
something.
you guys want to sign up, we got lots of slots open. It's going to be a fun time.
I'm gonna be struggling to find somebody to bowl with. Let me pay the envelope real quick, y'all. Well, thank everybody for coming out, showing love. I really appreciate all y'all who come through. I apologize on Facebook, behalf of all the people who like to watch on Facebook, that Facebook just be having problems. I don't know. But you can watch on my YouTube channel, Expert Bowler Gaming. I spelled that all wrong. What's the name? Oh. It's all right. Long as it's in there, they'll cash it. Spare up, man. Darius, I ain't shooting at no spares. I'm hitting the reset button all night. Every time I leave a spare, I'm just hitting the reset. Like, boop, just hit the reset. Can't be shooting at no spares, man. We don't shoot spares around here. You like the guy's energy yelling a second ago? Sometimes you need to pump up your teammates. Hey, for sure, for sure. So they trying to pump me up. So the house record like 846 or something like that. So they trying to pump me up so I can beat the house record. He keep asking me like, so you gonna beat the house record tonight? Every week, because I have a shot at it every week. They keep asking me, so you gonna beat the house record? So They want me to beat it, obviously. I don't know why. They must not like Clay anymore. They like, beat his record. Beat his record. I'm tired too, y'all. I left at 5 o'clock this morning to come home and come to work. And it's hard out here. All right, let me get my little bowling app open. Anybody in here bowl any tournaments? What's up, Miss Ann? Everybody was bowling the holiday doubles. I've never bowled the holiday doubles. Maybe one day I'll get me a partner and go down there and bowl holiday doubles. Looked like everybody was out having a good time, having fun. It's just such a long way now for me. When I was in Chicago, it would have been easy, just drive. Nice little 5-hour drive down to Missouri. But it ain't no 5-hour drive now. It's a 2-day affair to get there. I gotta hop on the aeroplane and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, oh no. Bob with the 4-9. Use my score twice? I don't know if that would be beneficial because they be striking down there at the holiday doubles. I need to bowl somebody who can throw more strikes than me. That's the key. Get somebody who can throw more strikes than you do. Yeah, so I need somebody who can strike. They might be beating me. I might need their score, you know? I might just be like 200 over. They might be 300 over for 5 games. All right, first frame, shake it off. I feel like the lanes are a little crispy tonight. Like you're getting a really good reaction through the mid lane. I don't know if it's gonna stay like that, but I really didn't have to like do much to get my ball back from around the corner. So, but we'll see what happens. See? So we'll see what happens, y'all. Feel like we just keep it over there and see if we don't shoot no spares tonight. That's the goal. No spares. We want to shoot no spares tonight. So, let's see. It's been at least a solid month since we bowled 800. But we had a chance the last 2 weeks out of 3. BJ, what's going on? What it do? Thanks for coming to the stream. So, let's see. We shot 800. No, we shot 800 a long time ago. Like 2 months ago, we shot 800. We had 788. I could have shot 800 3 weeks ago. And I could have shot 800 last week too, technically, but that's what Andrew Anderson did, pick a really good amateur bowler that was striking left and right. Hey, that's what you gotta do. You gotta pick somebody who strike more than you. As soon as you can get somebody who strike more than you, you almost can't lose. But no, that's a hard tournament to win, man. It's a whole lot of good bowlers out there that's striking. So you really gotta, you know, be on your game. BJ throw strikes. BJ do be striking. Brandon, what's going on? BJ been striking for a long time too. That ain't even nothing new. I used to watch them strike when I was a shorty. No, they've been striking forever. If it put it on the board, I'll take it. Whether I earned it or not. If it go up there, it's mine. All right, y'all. See, that's lane courtesy. That's what you gotta do, you know? The dude up next to me bowling, I can't bowl. So you let the man next to you go. So make sure, man, when y'all out here, and y'all bowling, that y'all show some lane courtesy. Jesus, I almost dropped that in my backswing. I definitely almost dropped that in my backswing. I should have kept my hat on. I still ain't warmed up yet. Let's see if we can make the first one. The first one is always dicey. I'm gonna hook at it though. Thank God for the dry boards on the gutter. Ah, made a spare. I might have to put my hat back on. Get my warm. Boo. It hurts to strike now. It definitely does hurt, at least in the beginning. Yeah, I might have to put my hat back on. I think I need to keep my heat in. I'm letting all my heat out. Making my hand go back down. I struck every ball in practice too, and then I get nailed my second shot. But I threw it terrible though. I legit almost dropped it. Oh, that's gonna hook. Look at Lynn hooking it a little bit. You can hook that one a little bit, Lynn. Lynn say, I learned something. Ah, put little fingers in there. He been watching me bowl long enough, his ball gonna start hooking just on GP. Just from bowling with me, his ball gonna start hooking. He ain't got no choice but to hook it. It's contagious. I used to bowl with Passy, right? Passy ball used to be going straight when I first met Passy, man. We started bowling with Passy, she was curving that joint. Passy little ball be going up the right, that joint be like, woo, just walk into the pocket. Who we got? Darius, what's your guidance on clearing the ball thumb first each time for a smooth release? Don't squeeze it. RH. Oh, that's Senior. What up, Senior? What it do, Senior? How you doing, Senior? Long time no see, man. I miss you. Gotta come figure out how to get down there so we can come hang out. Yeah, man, Darius, you just gotta not squeeze it. I mean, that's really the thing. So if you knuckling it, like with your thumb like this in the ball, you ain't gonna never clear it. So really the key is to have your thumb straight, get that thumb hole as tight as you can get it, where you can still, exit it, and, don't squeeze it a bunch. Keep your thumb straight, hold it like this, and you should clear it every time. Don't try to hit it early. A lot of people be trying to hook it so much that they trying to hook it in their backswing. You gotta wait on it a little bit. Let it naturally come down and come off your hand. As long as you're doing that, you're gonna clear it perfectly fine every time. But it takes practice. You might have to start off like practicing throwing it straight to get the feeling. But if you practice enough, it'll come and you'll be able to throw it clean every time. I was like Samson. What is that? What's his name? What's the dude name that had all the hair? When he cut his hair off, he was weak, but when he had hair, he was strong. I took off my hat. I lost all my strength. Put my hat back on. Came right back. I legit struck every time in practice. And I took my hat off and then I tapped. And then I put it back on, then I struck. Maybe it's something there. But I mean, still not a bad start. Since Otis keep talking about shoot 860, I gotta shoot at least 280 this game. just to be on pace. Come on, Leon. Get that nickel out of there. That's that ham and cheese. You got that grilled ham and cheese before you start bowling. But Darius, so since we got a little time, like what's your problem? Why you not clearing the ball smooth each try? Is it because you knuckling it? You holding that ball with the death grip? Your fingers in there like, use my strong hand. You got to, can't hold it like that. You ain't gonna never clear it. I don't care how big they make the hole. It's gonna be too big, too small. Too big, too small. We all been through it. You know, as long as your ball fit right and your span ain't too short or too long, the next thing is really to make sure your holes fit tight. If you don't have thumb tape, make sure you get you some thumb tape, because our bodies go up and down. Our hand is, you know, expanding and it's contracting constantly. Depending on how much water you drink, the temperature outside, your body temperature, as you heat up, your hands and your arms and your legs gonna swell up a little bit just from that blood moving and it being warmer. So you got to know that. You got to be prepared for it. It's something that's definitely going to happen. All right, Bob. So you got to be prepared for that. Simone, what's going on? How you feeling tonight? Hopefully you're having a good evening. It's almost Christmas time. Y'all celebrating Christmas? What y'all want Santa to bring to your house? What you got on the wish list? You know, I believe Christmas is really just for the kids, you know. But, you know, grown people get stuff for Christmas too sometimes. So let me know, what's on your Christmas wish list? I got a whole bunch of stuff I can't afford on my wish list. Bobby, what's going on? There we go. Do that one a little bit better. Darius says, I clear it, I don't knuckle it, I have the thumb tape. It's just the feeling, basically. I feel it at times when my thumb hangs on it. So, if you're not knuckling it and your thumb tape and your thumb hole is tight, you just either one or two things. You have to look at how your body progresses as you bowl. You know, does your hand usually swell when you bowl? Or, you know, does your hand usually stay the same? Most people, they start off and then their hands swell. That's what I believe. So, but there are some people whose hands don't swell at all, that their hands shrink. So you just gotta kind of know what that is and you gotta be aware of it. So like what I do when I get up there, I like a tight thumb hole. So I put my hand in there and like when it's tight, it feels good. But I know if it feels really good, it's too tight. I figured out that when it feel like, oh yeah, like it's too tight. So you gotta kind of be aware, right, of what's going on and how it feels when it feels good and when you're clearing it good versus when it feels good but you can't clear it. So I try to just be present in the moment. Isaiah, what's going on? Revel says, do you know the pitch of your thumb from the Pro Shop operator? You could try release tape to put that on your thumb to help it release quicker. Yeah, you can also do that. But I think if you clearing it good, it could just be you. Like maybe the tape is too high. Like you gotta look at how your thumb is too. Like, do you have like a meaty part right here on your thumb, or you know, like how is it? So it's a lot of variables to it. Like I don't really have a lot of like extra meat right here on my thumb or nothing either. So I used to have a nice like callus right here, but since I haven't been bowling a whole lot, it's kind of gone away. Which, I mean, it's good to have that little callus because it protects your skin, but yeah, it could be a pitch thing. The pitch could be a little off for you. Or it could be the bevel, right? So like, I really don't use bevel, but I do have to work it just enough where I can clear it good at the top every time consistently. So it's trial and error, man. You gotta try some stuff out to figure out, you know, exactly what's gonna work for you. It took me many years and a lot of balls to figure out how to get it perfect for me. And now I use molds for my thumb hole, so now all my thumbs the same. As long as I tape it correctly, you know, but that's an issue on my end, but the hole is the same every time when it starts. I gotta move over here. My ball is coming around the corner. Man, that ball charging like the 300.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you take out tape or try release tape and still have the issue, the pitch may be off, you need to remove the tape that's in the thumb. Yeah. So what's crazy, all right, so when they drill your ball, they drill it to a certain pitch. So your Pro Shop operator should look at like how malleable and flexible your thumb is, how long your thumb is, how fat it is, what's your flexibility in your overall hand and your fingers, your grip strength. So they should look at all that stuff to determine kind of where to start at. But you got to give them that feedback and let them know like, hey, you know, I'm struggling to kind of clear it sometimes, and this the circumstances around that. And then, you know, y'all can play with it and try to get it perfect. But it is a labor of love. It's like marriage, right? You got to keep trying and working at it, and it ain't gonna never be perfect, but you're gonna get it to where it's good enough to where you like it. That's what it's like. It's like being married. So, uh-oh. Get him another ham and cheese. We gotta get you another ham and cheese. He ate that ham and cheese, he done lost his weight. Keep him eating. Hey, y'all ever been bowling and you was eating and you was striking while you was eating, and then as soon as you got done eating, you couldn't strike no more? It's a thing, it's a real thing. It definitely happens. Now I've been working, man. I lost like 10 pounds, y'all. My pants a little big. I'm feeling all right. Come on, Bob Rob. That might strike. All right, Bob. There we go. No, Bob gonna figure it out. Bob be practicing, working on his game, trying to get better. I wish I had like a counter on like how many games I've bowled over the short time I've been here. I couldn't even tell you. I've bowled some crazy amount of games.
To thank Alex for passing me last week.
What you mean? What happened?
He passed me in handicap last week, so now I'm going not you.
Oh. Is that how they do it? You landed up on who got the lowest to the highest average? Oh. You can't make it like however you want?
Because you bowl the person across from you.
Right. But let's say like you wanted to bowl me. You couldn't just switch the lineup? I mean, you could though, right?
It's all done by the computer. They don't let you watch it.
What? Huh. All right. Scotty. You say, where am I located? Nice looking bowling alley? In Washington. I live in Washington State. Say I make it look easy? Well, it ain't easy, but thank you. I appreciate it. I've heard that once or twice, but it don't feel easy when I throw it, I tell you that. It feel real hard. But I told y'all, we got the strike, so we ain't got to shoot no spares. That is the goal tonight. Strikes, so we ain't got to shoot spares. I already shot one spare. That's way too many for what I was planning. But it was me. I had took my hat off. Bowl with the hat on. We bowling with the hat on. That's what we doing. At least until my body warm up a little bit more. So, I didn't even check my Twitch. I didn't see nobody on Twitch today. I don't know what's going on. I'm live though. Let's see what we get. I usually be having all my friends on Twitch. You in the St. Louis area? Yeah, man, I went to college down there for a little minute. I went to Lindenwood. I used to be at SLU all the time, kicking and hanging out instead of doing homework. But, you know, it's all good. All my St. Louis area peoples. Got a lot of friends down there. Oh, we got some people watching over there on Twitch. Let me look at the stream. I didn't even look at the info. I don't think I had to change it. Yeah, I haven't been streaming on my gaming on my Twitch and so I ain't have to change it. I said I was gonna do a golf stream. I did it on Twitch, but nobody was really watching it on Twitch. But what I could do it on Facebook, or I could do it on YouTube. Maybe I'll do it on YouTube. Any of my bowlers in the stream tonight also golfers, because I know y'all athletes and y'all play multiple sports, but bowling and golf go hand in hand. Most people who bowl play golf. It's a handful of people play basketball, but basketball got too much contact. You know, it's hard to have that much contact during the bowling season when you still want to be able to bowl. So most of my people I know that bowl, especially the older people, they all play golf. But I haven't even used the golf simulator in a couple months, I think. I've been so busy. It's probably been 2 months since I used the golf simulator at all. But yeah, maybe we'll get some golf simulation going. I really built that thing so I could play golf all winter. And I don't be wanting to do it super late. All right, I gotta move left over here, y'all. My ball was hooking something crazy. So we'll move a little left here. Jeez Louise. That ball's still going crazy. I gotta move some more. Good and tight. That's what they call it. It's German. You know, usually when your ball German, it'd be saying 9, 9. But that was good and tight. German, but it struck. I would call myself more of a drinking buddy while golfing than a golfer with drinking, but hey, that's what you gotta do. I feel like golf for me is one of those sports where it's challenging enough where I ain't gonna be great at it, probably. So it's gonna make me keep trying and keep practicing, but it also gives me 4 hours or so outside in nature with no worries, no cares, you know, something that we don't get to experience much anymore. So it's a good feeling, you know, to be out, you know, hanging with the fellas, playing some golf. Even if I go golf by myself, like I won't really bowl like practice like that. Very rarely, like if I got a tournament or something coming up and I need to, you know, put in some work, I will. But golf, oh no, man. I don't go to the driving range either, let me say that. But I will get out there and play 18s. I'll take a few practice swings and I'll get out there and play. Because I feel like you learn more while you playing. Like That flat range is flat. You can hit it all day, smacking it great off of that range. But when you get out there, you gotta know them distances. You gotta know what clubs you use. You gotta measure the wind. You gotta hit the shots you need to hit. So I like playing. Bernard, say you trying to check it out and watch Monday Night Football. Hey, good thing is, when football go off, I'll probably still be bowling. So I appreciate you coming through though, Bernard. The football game looked like it's going all right. They were tied. I don't know if they scored. It was like 13-13 last time I looked up there. I don't know how much we're gonna have to move on this left lane. Got a hook a little. Thank you. Got it left a little right there. I was having some issues though with the glare on the lane. Kind of throwing me off just enough to make me not really know what I'm looking at. It was like, it's like the spot that I'm looking is like perfect like glare right there. I can't see none of the board, so I gotta try to kind of finagle where the board I'm looking at is at. And I had moved to the right just a touch on that right lane, just because I like my angle better when I was a little straighter on that right lane versus the left lane. So, but you know, we're doing good. We only got one spare so far the first game, so I guess we on track for 860 for Otis. Glad he ain't shoot 900 and make me a failure out the first game. He gave me a little chance to shoot something that I could actually get to. Like I just be shooting 860 every day. I did see somebody shot 860 the other day. I don't know who it was. Was it, come on, Lynn. Was it Keith? Did Keith Robinson shoot 860? I seen something, he had like 300, 299 the first two games. I think Keith might have shot 860. Ty say, love the league stream. I love how you interact with the guys you bowl with. Very encouraging when they miss a spare. Bowling an experienced bowler got upset when he missed spares. Hey man, that ain't no fun. Oh, they can't see your whole comment. But that ain't no fun, man. Like what good is it bowling with people you can't have fun with? You gotta have fun, man. Like, oh, dang, Bob. All right, get the two, Bob. Like, anybody who ever bowled league with me, that bowled on the team with me, they know. Like, my teams win. You wanna know why we win? Because we have fun and we bowl together, and I encourage them. I help them when, you know, every now and again I feel like they need a little help, I help them, and I let them do their thing, you know? But I also encourage them, so. I don't ever bowl with like the biggest, most stacked team in the league. Check it out, Bob. I always have a regular team, man. Or maybe a above average team, but you know, it'd be teams in the league to be better than ours, in my opinion. On paper, the caliber of the bowlers, you know, they resumes speak for themselves. All right, so we gotta move more over here, y'all. I thought that I could take like a 1-and-1. Shit, had that one wrong. So let's take another 1-and-1. So we'll have a 2-and-2. All right, that looked a little bit better. That looked a little bit better. I didn't know what was gonna happen, but it looked good. Gotta lift up your teammates on good and bad shots. You definitely do. Cause listen, I throw it bad too. They be expecting me to win these games for them when it come down to the 10th. I done lost many a game in the 10th frame. So yeah, they could be a lot harder on me than I could be on them. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta remember, man, we all gonna have the good times, we all gonna have the bad times. You know, you gotta treat people how you wanna be treated. I wouldn't want nobody to be like, bro, you supposed to win the game for us. You went up there and just threw it and like got 7. Like, we don't even want you on this team no more. It's gonna be like, bro, like I was trying, you know? So that ain't no good. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like that. You want to be a good teammate. Keep the hat on, whatever works. Fact. But look, this is what's going to happen, right? It's so cold that my body's starting to warm up now. So unless I go get like some cold water and continuously drink it, I'm starting to get warm. So I'm going to have to take the hat off because my hand going to start swelling. It's really already starting to swell up. My hand is nowhere near as cold as it was. But, you know, we won't take it off just yet. See if we can finish this game first, at least. Hook a little. All right, Lynn. Yeah, I do it every week. It's so crazy because it took me forever to figure this stuff out. That like my hand swells and how to manage and maintain that. And I figured out that if I get water and I slowly sip it, you know, every few frames or whatever, it works. Wait, you say because Burrow was bad last night? I don't think you had another comment that I missed. What was wrong with Burrow? Why was it so bad? I bought a lot of games in Burrow, man. Threw a lot of strikes in that building. Let me think. What's the building I probably got the most score in? I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe Hillside? I bought at Hillside for 10 years. I think that's probably the bowling I bought in the most consecutive years. Hillside. I had a lot of scoring Hillside. But it was for a lot of money too, so I was motivated. I had good motivation. Bob, switch balls. All right. It knocked it down. You got 9, Bob. It ain't that bad. A ball ain't really read to me as good. You gotta, but that's a tight lane too. So you gotta remember, it's probably gonna hook a little bit more when you throw it on this left lane. So. Ty, what's going on? Just figured out that water fixed this Sunday. Think it swelled because sugar intake? Yeah. But you know what? I mean, this is all right, Bob. You know, Bob, this is a tight lane, so it just didn't pick up on the mid lane. Maybe you just got to move a little right on this lane. I think it'll probably hook over there, though. So to be honest, right, it could be sugar or something, but I just think that if you look back, your hand probably does that every week, Ty. You probably just be drinking so much that you don't pay no attention to it. You be having too much fun. You be like, bowling, I'm just bowling. We just having fun here. Good score. Be like, just bowling.
Play that ball back.
It wasn't that bad. Just wasn't enough strikes, that's all. Wasn't that bad. All right, that ball hitting like a ton of bricks. That ball, listen, my ball hitting so hard, it's so high. I don't even know how it's striking like that. It's just blowing all the pins out the way. Just, there's so much gravity. It's just like, get out the way, get out the way. Get out the way. I don't even know how my ball's striking like that right there, y'all. That's so crazy. Oh, I need some help. Ooh, and I had a messenger. All right, for good measure. A little messenger for good measure. I moved to the left a little bit right there. I probably don't need to move. That's how you keep the faith. You gotta let them know. Like, you going down one way or another. You gotta stare them down sometime. That 9 pin to do it to you though. You definitely gotta watch that joker. You turn your back, you got 9 for real. That 9 pin don't play. That 9 pin, a sneaky little devil. All right, well.
Let's go. 280.
280, not a bad start.
You gotta do better than that.
I know, right? I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I've had like one game with 11 strikes like the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks, like every week. I don't know. I still haven't bowled 300 though. But, well, I did bowl 300 once this year. Eugene say monster status. Man, look. I'm just a regular dude, getting lucky, throwing a few strikes. But 280 game one, I be messing up though, cause look, in our Brunswick, y'all know I'm on staff with Brunswick, right? So, we like at a 12-day streak where people bowling like honor scores or winning something. So we could have been on like a crazy streak, but every week I keep messing it up. So the week I shoot 299, if I bowl 300, I keep the streak alive. Cause the next day somebody bowls something, like 4 people bowl something. So I need to bowl either 300 or 800 every week, so that way we can keep the streak alive. Cause Mondays seem to be the day that it fall off all the time. So, Rebel say you bring a Makita fan? Yeah. Yeah, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I don't like any type of powders, or I don't use a rosin bag. Now, in the past, I did used to use a rosin bag, but I feel like it gunk up on my thumb and it make it too tacky. So I don't really like the rosin bag thing. So I usually will keep like a rosin bag, not the powder one, but just like the grip sack type of rosin bag. I usually will keep one of those in my bag just in case, because your teammate might need it, or you might need to pop on it a few times. Like depending on where you bowling, like it's more humid in the South, right? So like if you're in Kentucky or Mississippi or Alabama, you know, bowling in the summer is gonna be a little more humid. So, you know, you gotta have a little bit of everything in there. But right now, I don't even have a rosin bag in mine, or a puff ball, or none of that. But, not a bad first game though. We threw it bad and left that 10 pin because we took the hat off. It's the hat. So, should I take the hat off or keep it on? Y'all think it's safe? Or you think we should keep bowling with the hat? You think if I take it off, I'm gonna jinx myself? You got the same issue with rosin bags? Yeah, it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's easy to keep score in the app this time. Strike, spare, sheet. That's what I ain't even mess with it the whole time until the end. It's easy to just hit X, 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 X. Next, 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 next. Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all, I learned a lot by keeping score for all of the games that I bowl, everywhere. So I do it no matter what I bowl. And I definitely learned a lot about my scores and what my game is and how it is across the country. So if you don't have an app, you probably should look into getting one. It's a little awkward at first. It's a little hard to focus on bowling and remember to, you know, type in your scores in the app, especially when you're not throwing strikes. You got it. When you're not throwing strikes, it's much, much harder. But, I mean, I think it's worth it. And like, it was a good representation, I think, too, because people would think, like, you bowling all these crazy scores, and I would show them, like, look, I really ain't. Like, I'm shooting 250 a lot, you know? But I wasn't having a bunch of crazy, crazy games. It just was pretty consistent. Boo. I thought that ball was good. It's been striking like that all day. I thought it was good. It looked good to me. All right, we'll move a little left over here. It's been blowing them all back. I just figured it would keep doing it. Man. All right. Now this is the hard part. I gotta make a spare. Oh, that'll get over there. All right. All right. I guess we got our one miss out the way already. AJ, what's happening? The band hammer is in the house. Let's go. I used to use some spray called No Stick that would help dry out my hands and make them ashy. He was out here like Ashy Larry. He's out here spraying your hands. Something I'm about to go for. Hey, remember, what was that, Little Giants? He put that sticky stuff on his hands. He was in here trying to catch the ball like this. Then he stuck it to his head. Hey, y'all know I watch a lot of movies because I feel like every week I got a movie reference. So if y'all like movies like I like movies, man, y'all know what I'll be talking about. You procrastinate, need to wrap some Reese's to give to my teammates. Oh, that's what's up. I know, you might miss all these strikes. It's like Mike Tyson. You never know. All right, I'm getting hot though. I gotta take this hat off. You good? If I can get it in my pocket. Yeah, I'm actually getting warm now. I had to take the hat off. I already tapped, so, I mean, now if I don't have a 7-bagger, I'm putting the hat back on. I just gotta be hot. We'll just bake. All right, here we go. I'm surprised I actually got to move on this right lane. I definitely wasn't thinking I was really going to have to move. All right, maybe we should put the hat back on. I think I'm jinxed every time I take it off. I definitely dropped that one off my hand a little bit. Oh, spare balls. I guess I might be able to clear it. Let's try it. Let's try it out anyway. Maybe we'll throw it straight. Told y'all, see, this is why I be trying to strike, man. Those spares be dicey. Spares be dicey, man.
That wasn't the way you visualized that.
It was not. But they all fail. They all fail. Beggars can't be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers. I'll take it how it comes. Yeah, every time I don't wear the hat, I throw it back. I don't know. But that's all right. If I'm going to miss, I'd rather have them 2 back-to-back because now I can shoot 270. Instead of having like strike, miss, strike, or miss, spare, strike. Because then that's only like a 260 if I mess up. But now I can shoot 270. So, yeah. But it's all good. I left for 4 pin, but I really was getting hot. I had to take that thing off. I was baking. It's so weird though, like, I don't know why it make a difference. When I take it off, like my hand immediately shrinks. So, I mean like immediately. It's like that cold air hit me and then like my hand go right back down. I definitely lost it. It was like way on the side of it. Thumb was out early. I don't know. I'm trying to warm my hand up though. I'm such a field bowler. Like some people, they not field bowlers. You know, they could like be like mechanical about it. Like I feel like Ronnie Sparks more like a mechanical bowler, right? Like it's math equations in his mind. But like for me, I'm such a feel bowler. It just gotta feel right. If it don't feel right, it's like it's a problem. I be striking when my hand be cold, but not this cold. My hand like 50 degrees or something. Look at my hand, it's all red. I'm so cold. But I bowl good when my hand be cold for whatever reason. When my hand hot, it's terrible. If it feels like the rest of my body, it's bad. But when it's cold, I'll be like, oh yeah, I like this. I strike it. All right. Sometimes you gotta stick with it. I told y'all it's like a marriage. See, Bob, no. You gotta stick with it.
I wiggled it.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta stick with it. You gotta work on it. Sometimes it takes 2 tries. All right. I need to move left over here. I don't know if I need to move a lot. I feel scared to move a lot. All right. Let's see if we can get back on the string of strikes. The strike train need to leave the station. We need to go off the sheet to have a chance to bowl something decent. If I shoot 77, I can shoot 850. That ain't quite 860, but it's close. Now, if I strike out, Otis, you can't be mad. Because if I shoot 857, I mean, we just got to round up, bro. Like, my highest series is only 848. So, and I did not bowl 300. I had like 79, 80 something, 290 or something like that. 280, I don't know what I had, but it was a lot of strikes. I mean, I could look it up, but I know I had like 79 or I had 290 and 280 and 290 and 280, basically. For 848. There ain't no rounding up. This is a tough crowd, man. Damn. Y'all can't give me 3 pins, bro. Any tips for two-handers playing closer to the gutter? Don't throw it in. That is a great tip. No, that's what you. I mean, what's the problem? I mean, just because you throw it with 2 hands don't mean nothing. You gotta figure out how to get it up the gutter. If you need to throw it, up the gutter, you gotta close them shoulders down and figure out how to get that swing to go in the direction you need it to go. I think that the fact that the bowling ball is so strong, and you probably didn't have to learn how to do that when you start bowling, might have contributed to the fact that you're struggling with it, but you gotta go practice, man. Get in the lab and throw a bunch of gutter balls when it's it ain't for free. But when it don't count for nothing but to make you better. But I think really, I worked with Steve, the guy who bowls on this lane over here right now, kind of working on his hand position to be able to manipulate it, right? So he could throw it straighter, so he could have more ball speed, so he could throw it slower and hook it more. So I would say maybe get with a coach in your area, because all the two-handers, it's all so different. Everybody has a different way that they release it, that they throw it. But I would say get with a coach maybe in your area, and then they can tell you stuff that's specific for your game. Like Ruff was saying, use urethane and less tilt on your wrist. Like, that'll work with any ball. Like, you get up the back of it more, your ball gonna hook less. You get around it more, your ball gonna be more angular, right? Urethane just hooks early and don't have all that back end, but you could definitely do that. But urethane hook too, especially when you're in that friction. And these urethane balls, they're making now like resin. These ain't your daddy urethane balls, your granddaddy urethane balls. These balls hook. Back in the day, urethane ain't hooked like that. Back in the day, them urethane balls did not hook like that. They was going straight. So it ain't like it used to be, that's for sure. But you can get an older ball. Like, see if you can find an old ball, an old urethane ball. That joker definitely won't hook as much as these newer balls hook. But I think if you get with a coach or pro shop, they can kind of really straighten you out for your specific needs. I mean, I can give you some tips and stuff, but I haven't seen you bowl. That's gonna hook a bunch. Oh, that was good. All right. See, this thumb is like tight, like how I like it tight, which means it's too tight, but it worked. Think you use too much axe rotation playing close to the gutter. Feel like I shine when it's time to swing the lane. And people always talk trash about the urethane house shot bowlers. Yeah, no, we do talk trash about you urethane house shot bowlers. Even though I shot 800 this year throwing the urethane ball up the right. But no, I mean, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. They gotta figure it out. AJ got somebody to bowl on their team to throw urethane like every week. It's frustrating, but you gotta figure it out. Like, hey, if that's what it takes for you to have that 10-bagger, your teammates will figure it out. Listen, when I used to bowl at Hillside on Saturday, like, I be striking so much, like, my team allow me to do whatever I want, and they'll figure it out how to work around me striking. So if you can outstrike everybody on your team consistently every week, they'll figure out how to work around whatever it is you're doing, trust me. So don't worry about it. Just, hey, if that's what it takes, those strikes, man. Let me see. I might have to take the tape out, though, for real. That thumb hole is pretty tight. I literally might have to take this out. All right. Because it is tight. I mean, like, I like it like that, but it doesn't usually work out well. Like, I thought that other shot that I threw over here was just gonna hook, because the way I released it, it just felt like it was just gonna hook. But it's a little too big now. I need to get another piece, and we'll put it down farther in the ball. Because I don't like the way it feels now. If we can get it down in there a little farther, hopefully that'll still make it where I like the way it feels, but it's not too tight. Either that, or we need to put the tape in a different spot, put it in the front. Let's see. Oh, all right, no, I think that might work. Yeah, that might work. All right, we have moved a little left over here, so let's try to keep it going. Wow. That ball, like, should have hooked, and then it just, like, didn't hook. It went straight. Wow. I guess. Wow. I thought that was gonna hook. And then, like, should have hooked, and it went straight. I mean, maybe it was a little too far right. Maybe I'll try not to throw it right like that. But it's been hooking back from over there good. All right. Oh. damn thumb's too tight. This is a tighter lane of the two, but it was starting to break down. I felt like I could kind of curve it a little bit. I didn't think that that was going to be the outcome for sure. All right, I got to make the 210. I used to cut this in like every time I shot at it, like perfectly, but I haven't really been practicing any, so let's see if we could do it, y'all. Nope. That's frustrating. Like that's work bothering me though. Like I don't know really why my ball did that. I didn't throw it back. I know, right? Let's see. Foul line drills to practice staying behind the ball to get the feel of rolling straight. That is crazy though, y'all. Like I really felt like my ball was gonna hook and I was cool. I felt like that was a good shot. Maybe we just need to keep it either left or slower. Huh. I mean, not really time to panic yet. Shoot 240. We gotta strike out. This is like 240 on the head. Cause then I gotta shoot 280 again. I was debating whether I should get the count. I was like, it's gonna be so bad that really I don't think it matters at this point. I need to, might as well try to make it. It was the hat. I should have left the hat on. But I was getting hot with that hat on. I was like starting to sweat. All right, Bob.
That's 7 votes.
All right. Well, we got it made usually on this lane, so we won't even really have to put no thought or effort into what we're gonna do over here. Just grip it and rip it. That's so wild though. Like, my ball didn't hook over there. All right. Stuck a little bit right there. All right. I don't know, y'all. We'll Chuck Woo. You think it was just fast? It could be. I moved left on the tight lane, threw it a little quick. Because it felt decent out of my hand. It didn't feel like it was bad. So. But I think that happens a lot in here too. If you kind of get left too far and you throw it too far to the right, like it's OB. So when you play to the right, you're close enough to the friction where you never experience that. But as you move left, you will. So I didn't think that it was gonna happen today. They're so sharp off the break point and there's so much friction in the mid lane that I figured like, just like that way would work, so. But sometimes you gotta throw it better. I think if we keep it in, we'll be safe. Because I can't throw it perfect every time. So we'll try to keep it a little farther left, allow the ball to have a chance. Brooklyn. Oh, come on. Throw 3 pins at that nickel and still leave it. What is that about? Let's see, anybody else throwing some strikes? No. Clay can shoot 250. That's it. got a good look over there. I wonder what he shot his first game. He got 440. 250. I mean, he can turn the corner like 500. They must have had like 240. Clay, what you shoot the first game? 240? All right, Liam. All right, but you can't get bent all out of shape for one ball, y'all. And I think that's really the lesson. Like, something happens that you don't understand. Like, you know what the lanes are doing. Especially you bowl league, you bowl in the house all the time. If it's the same shot you always bowl on. Of course, it's going to be different every week because of how the people on the pair play the lanes. But like everybody playing a little farther left, it's definitely going to get a little swirly to the right. So we'll just keep it in a little bit and we should be good. Yeah. All right, on the one. So I think what we need to get Bob to do, instead of pointing it, because he's keeping it in the oil too long, we need to get it up the right just a little bit and let that ball work for him. If we can do that, I think he can strike. As far as a spare ball, you got a polyurethane, off-white mix. Thinking about going straight plastic because it tends to hook at the very end, even with the dead forward roll. Yeah, they all are hooked if you get hit the friction and you got rotation on it. So this is what I think. I think that you're just keeping it in the oil too long because it's pointing at the headpin. Yeah, you got to let that ball work for you a little bit. Kind of get it up the lane and let it, yeah, let that cover stock work for you in that core. Let it hook. Even if it's not that ball, even if it's the other ball, at least just on this lane. Maybe on that lane too. All right, here we go. So we'll just close our shoulders down just a little bit. Just to make sure that we don't throw away crazy to the right. All right. That was better.
That was a good ball, bro.
Yeah, that was better. I was making that ball try to work too hard, trying to curve it that much. Keep it in front of me a little bit, Mel. I think that'll be good.
Yeah, he looks over here when I'm talking about it.
What happened? What'd I do?
That was good.
I got zeros. I might as well have zeros after that first game. Feel like zero. But I can still shoot 240, so you gotta try to strike out, shoot 240.
You can, but those red circles don't help that. You better not get another one of those. Or leave a 10 pin on your next ball.
Yeah, because then I can't bowl 800 no more. Yeah, I gotta strike out. If I strike out, yeah, I gotta strike out. I gotta strike out. I mean, it's only like a 5-bagger or something. It ain't even like a lot. Yeah, it's like 5 in a row. I can make 5 decent shots. It's that 10 and 11 in a row that get, Hey, it's all good. I'm gonna tell you though, it's times where I try not to do the math because, yeah. Like sometimes you need to know. Like the other week, I probably would have shot 800 if I get the 2. If I do the math and say, oh no, I need the 2, because the 2 still allowed me to shoot 800 and not going for the spare. I get the 2, and then whatever, I probably would have shot 800. But I bagged myself into a corner where I had to throw all strikes. I couldn't miss. It's hard to do that. I had like the front 7 though. I was giving it a good go, but. All right, y'all. As one of the bowlers in the league so eloquently pointed out, is if I want to bowl 800, I can't not strike. I have to strike like every ball for the rest of this game, at least. So thank you, Tony, for pointing out my flaws today. Not yet. Not yet. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. What I teach my juniors is to use your balance hand to set the tilt. Yeah? Yeah, that's good advice. Set the tilt with the index being 12, middle being 11, ring is 10, pinky's 9. You got to have some type of reference if you want to repeat it. Yeah. You definitely got to have some type of reference. We all do. I get up there and sometimes, you know, you got to finagle it a little bit. And if it ain't right, I'll put it down and start over. You got to do it though. Yeah, I think it's getting a little wishy-washy though because we kind of curving it since the beginning. I be trying to throw it straight, but it get kind of rough when everybody just curving it. And the pattern already have a tendency to get OB if you throw it a little to the right. I don't want to pull it in here because this shot is weird. So like, if I get it to the spot, it's gonna hook. If I get it right at the spot, it's probably not gonna hook, depending on how I get it there. If I get it left of the spot a little bit, it won't hook. But if I get it left a little bit more, my ball will hook. So it's a very finite space where if you want to throw a lot of strikes, your ball need to hit. Like my ball not really, I probably could throw it slower. I'm probably throwing it a little too hard. I don't think the mechanic knew what side he was going. He was like, this side or, oh shit, no, the other side. They said 10, they said 10. It looks different from back there. It's all right, Lynn. That's why they give you another game. Uh-oh, don't hook too much. Oh, look at the quarterback taking them shots. Shake it off. All right. All right, run it in. Yeah, just a little bit more to the right.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit more. It was coming.
It was thinking
Just,
about it.
yeah. Yeah. I can only shoot 820 if I strike out. Still not a bad series though. Yeah. A lot of strikes. I gotta throw a lot of strikes though to get there, but. It happens every week. Like I get thrown off somewhere in the middle, you know. Need some breaks. Throw some decent shots, get some breaks. Key part is throw some decent shots. But I could have got a break and not left a crazy split. I could have got like 8 and been able to make a spare. That's really what I needed. I don't even mind like throwing it bad and getting what I leave. All right. Well, this thumb hole's getting tight again. It's so tight. All right. Oh, it's so like in between now. I just couldn't clear it, but I should have took the tape out. Oh my God. Struggling. Oh, come on. Well, I gotta take this tape out. 200 character limit on chat. Yeah, I mean, I think really what it is you gotta see a coach, an instructor, somebody who can get in there and look at it and figure out what it is. You know? There's only so much you could do, you know, trying to guess at what the problem is. But I know I need to figure something out here. I'm gonna try taking the tape out the front this time because it felt really good in the beginning, and then I got warmed up a little bit, had to take some tape out, and then it was too big, and changed my feel just enough where I really couldn't throw it super consistently. All right. Yeah, this lane hooking a little more, so.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I feel that where I wanted to.
I definitely didn't make the garbage can on that one. All right. K. Gerard says, appreciate the advice. Practice tomorrow. Started bowling 5 months ago. Hey, man, look. You're doing good. You started bowling 5 months ago, and you average 180. Like, it would have never happened when I grew up bowling. It was impossible. If you averaged 190, you were one of the best bowlers probably in your area. So, yeah.
When I was high school, I finished second in the state with a 195 average.
Yeah. I mean, like, the pros legit average 200. It wasn't a whole bunch of people averaging 220 and 230. It might have been a guy or two here and there across the country averaging 220 back in the day like that. Like, they ain't had all these big high scores. 300 actually used to be like an accomplishment. You see a handful a year, 1 or 2, you know? Not like 2 a week, 5 a week. So, yeah, it used to be a lot different, man. But the technology in bowling has made it easier than ever for us, so. If I could do my part today, it would look real easy. Oh, look at that. I don't know, y'all. I'm like in between. I could put a half a piece in there, but. Yeah, I can't. I need to figure out. I gotta figure it out. It's too big. Like, it's a little too big. It's a little too big. All right. All right. We gotta get this together. Another piece of tape. That's why I battle bulk roll. I used like 4 pieces of tape tonight. All right, let's try it again. I put that other one really low so that it wouldn't make the hole real tight. But now that I took that one piece out, I need to put it in like a normal orientation. Put it up high. All right, let's try this. Let's see. We'll let Val go. Or her big Greek church she got over there. Oh, that's a little better. Oh. We definitely should have left the hat on, y'all. Maybe we got jinxed because we took the hat off. Oh, that's way better. It's just so crazy. It's just all about feel. Like, you get the right feel, I can throw it perfect every time. Yeah.
I stayed on your heels. For
Just
handicap.
struggling with this field, man. What you mean? You got like 28.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like it. Because of all the spares? Up until the ninth grade. Yeah, I think I had 148. It was feeling pretty bleak.
Ah, oh well. I guess we can't shoot 800 this week. But we can still shoot 780. It's weird though. I could tell I was squeezing it because I could feel like pressure on my thumb now. You're welcome. Practice makes perfect. Just make sure for the balance hand position, you follow through. I'm gonna tell you, so when I was trying to learn how to, I had that problem a little bit, right? Because when I bowled, we used to throw it like left to right. They hooked a lot. We used to curve. And I had to learn how to throw it like straight up to right too. I threw a lot of gutter balls, but you got to get over there and throw it straighter. Like you can't throw your normal release and like hook the ball unlimited and then think you're gonna throw it up to right. Like you gotta change it. And you gotta get good at doing it. So you just gotta come in and you should go to my YouTube channel, Expert Bowler Gaming on YouTube. Expert Bowler Gaming. I have a video about how to practice for tournaments. And you'll see like you gotta do stuff that's different. That's not just you throwing your A game, because that ain't gonna help you none, right? So take your spare ball, play parts of the lane that make it really challenging and difficult so you can try to repeat. You can try to figure it out. Like, okay, if I try to not hook it as much, if I break my wrist down. I mean, it don't hook from the gray board, but your ball come back. Come on, Liam. I mean, to be honest, if you matched up right and the shot is on the gutter, like you're not gonna throw it in the gutter. It's gonna be almost impossible to throw it in the gutter. You have to throw it like really, really, really bad. Like if you ever watch them bowl on the cheetah, like the shot is built for them to bowl and throw their ball to the gutter. They be throwing it like hard from the left, like straight at the right gutter. And no matter what, it don't go in because the pattern's short. So, you know, if you trying to play the gutter just to be playing the gutter and the shot not built for that, well, that's one thing. But if it's a pattern where you need to play out, it ain't gonna be that hard. Yeah, I don't think that's the right ball for tonight. Maybe you should try that Polaris. Or they could just be lane shine so much that we need to hit it with the surface to get it back. Even though that ball comes shiny, but. I think the Polaris a little stronger though in the mid lane. Tony shot 670. Hook a little. Ah. Try the other ball, Bob. Try the Polaris.
Just ain't breaking like it should.
Yeah. They a little funky to the right tonight. We played in pretty bad.
I'm going funky.
All right, here we go. All right, let's see if we can bowl 300 on the end for 780. Why not? That's pretty close. Yeah, it's just that feel. I gotta be able to keep that feel. Yeah, it's, you say appreciate it, you about to look at it now? Yeah, I mean, it's just, you just start bowling, everybody, you know, see all them strikes and they see that success early, and it's like infectious, right? You like, want more, you want more. But man, you gotta pay your dues in this game. You know, you gotta keep at it, you gotta keep at it. And you can't be afraid for it to get worse before it get better. Because anytime you learn something new and you work on it, it definitely gets worse, right? Because you gotta change your muscle memory and what your body been used to doing to something new. So it take a little while to figure out how to do what you wanna do and then you get better. All right, we got in with a bang this week. I feel like I keep messing it up. Like every week, we be so close to having like a big, huge series. This week we messed it up in the second game. The last couple weeks we've been messing up in the third game. So I just got to figure out how to get the mojo, you know, right, and then we should be all right. All right, get the 2. Yeah, Bob a little frustrated this week. Got to kind of stop him from being frustrated. That frustration, you know, will kill you. You just got to, you know, take his time, slow everything down in his brain, and allow itself to take in what's going on. It's all right, Bob. It's all right. Sometimes you gotta slow it down, Bob. You gotta just take a little extra time, slow yourself down, don't worry about it, and then just think about what's happening and just trust that your feet and your arm gonna do what you want it to do, and then bowl. When you're thinking about it and trying to make it happen, it never works.
Didn't think that was good.
All right. So, I don't really remember what we were doing over here. But, I know I had moved left, but I hadn't thrown it decent in a couple frames. So maybe we'll just stay with where we were over here. And I know I was trying not to get it like far out. All right, that looked decent. Let's see if we can keep doing that a few more times. Thank you, Bob. All right, so we look like we might be okay. Our ball not like, so I really like them perfect strikes where like your ball is like crushing the pocket. And it's almost guaranteed you're gonna strike. But it don't look like we're gonna be able to get that. That half pocket, like 6 coming off the wall, hitting a 10 is a decent strike too. It's just when your ball going a little too long and it ain't angular enough, so it's coming in a little bit behind. So it's kind of hard to continuously strike like that. You're gonna have to get some breaks. So we're gonna have to, you know, throw some not so okay shots and it just be in the right part of the lane. Whatever that means, because I don't necessarily know right now.
Just look past it. Look between the 2 big ones and get it.
I know how to do it.
Well, just do it then.
Hook a little, hook a little. I think Clay can shoot 800 this week. I don't know, y'all on Facebook. Did it get better? Let me see. I didn't, I stopped watching it on Facebook. I don't know if it was still glitchy. Yeah, I think that Meta just, you know, was like, look, we gonna reduce some of this bandwidth or something. Or they fired too many people or something. I don't know what happened over there, but Facebook been messed up ever since. Ever since they had that little, you know, stock market meltdown moment. Which is understandable, you know. That would be like Twitter, you know. A lot of changes happened over at Twitter. If Twitter had some little bumps in the road right now, it'd be understandable, you know. They laid off like 75% of the people. Well, that might not be the correct statement, but they laid off a bunch of people. All right, Val, you was trying to make that way. Well, my average going back up. Let's see what I'm at this week. 31 a week or so ago. So, all right. All right. On the 1. That looked good. That looked better. That looked better. Check it out. All right, Bob. Yeah, that looked better.
I'm in the game.
That looked better. Go to that stronger ball. He wanted to throw that new ball. I mean, that ball like never had a chance to hook. It just was like sailing. I think I need to do what I'm doing on the right lane on this left lane. Like I need to play left but close the angle down because I missed left a little bit, but Jesus. Ball barely hooked. Yeah, it's getting a little sloppy in there. All right. Getting a little sloppy in there. Doug, what's happening? The 1PN's kicking our butt. Yeah, they're getting a little sloppy out here right now. But it be like that when you start off playing in and you don't break down the right side of the lane, this is what happens. They get sloppy. You throw your ball in parts of the lane where you think your ball should hook and it don't. You make moves off of where you at because your ball hooking and then it goes 60 feet and you don't have nothing to bounce to. It's kind of as to be expected. I can't even be mad. It be like that. The first time I didn't throw it like really good. Got it a little left. But that's just what I said. Like it's a part of the lane you can get in where if you get it right, it'll not hook. If you get it left, a little bit it'll hook. If you get it left, a little bit. I mean, if you get it left a little bit, it won't hook. If you get it left a little bit more, it'll hook. So if I would have like pulled it a little more, my ball would have hooked. So it just is what it is. Bob's ball will hook right in there. All right, on the one. He said, absolutely, you get it? Yeah, it's ugly. What's been going on though, man? See you be out there doing your singing thing. You in like LA or something? That weather be looking nice. Yeah, but I think we're gonna do what we're doing on the right lane, on the left lane too, because then that'll kind of cut out all the extra stuff. All right, shake it off. If my ball is going a little straighter, I have less chance of it not hooking. So I'll try to I wonder what he's throwing. Is he throwing urethane? I gotta look. Because I feel like he's throwing like plastic or urethane or something. No, he's throwing a power torque. That ball gotta be dead or something. Like, how you throwing a power torque straight up the lane like that? All right. See, if we throw it like that on both lanes, we'll probably strike out. Keep it in front of me real good. Keep it nice and tight. Swole, what up, bro? Okay, you still in the shot. Hey, that's what's up. I'll be seeing you be doing your music thing. Man, you don't need a team the whole week. Go get on a new team. Then you'll have a team. You gotta get out there, man.
Pick it up when you got it.
You know, a lot of times I bowl with my friends or, you know, I do stuff with my friends, but like when I go golfing, I only got a handful of friends my age to golf.
Nice shot, Craig.
Like,
Nice shot,
you know,
buddy.
they always ain't available. I go golf with the old people. I golf with whoever. I don't care. So you gotta, you know, that's what you gotta do. You said it looked like it was polished. Yeah, it was something. Lane polish. Swole say good shot. Thank you. Hit it! Oh! Come on, Lynn. The hard way. Lynn showing out.
I knew you could do it.
Lynn showing out. Hey. Yeah, hey, you can't not care. Shoot. You gotta live your life for you. If it's something you wanna do, you gotta get out there and make it happen. Shit. For real. Hey, I ain't waiting on nobody. Well, sometimes I wait on people, but not for long. I'll be like, hey man, come on, let's do this. They'll be like, all right, we got you. And they don't come. I'll be like, okay. We're gonna head up here to this bowling alley. I'm gonna see what's happening. Like, I mean, where I live at, I don't know nobody out here. I came in the bowling alley like, hey, I want to bowl. When the league start? Leo, what up, fool? I'm a pony. It's pony love in the house. I'm a pony. They don't know about that. All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna attempt to do the same thing that we're doing on this right lane, on the left lane. I'm gonna legit like try to throw it in the same spot, even though this left lane took him off. Jesus Christ. How can my ball just go 60 feet from right there? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, I mean, it didn't even attempt to hook. Oh, man. Bad lane play, man. When the pair play them bad, you end up with foolishness like this. I don't even really know how I should shoot this now. I was scared to try to throw it in the puddle because my ball might not hook. Like, let me just hook it over there. It's so crazy. Like, look at what we had like game one to like what we got now. It don't even look like we balling on the same lanes. It look completely different. It look like we balling on a whole different pattern. But let's see what I got. Strike, bucket, spare. Yeah, I don't know. This left lane is gonna be tricky. I think I need to move left more. You know what? I don't even have a knockout in my bag. So I have put a different ball in my bag because I was supposed to be shooting a video with the ball, but I ain't had time to do it this weekend. So I don't even have a knockout. But it's good. So what I'm gonna do, what I think I'm gonna do, is I think I'm gonna just move my feet a little bit more to the right, but keep my eyes the same. So that way it'll straighten the angle up. If I throw it like straight off my hand, my ball's gonna hook. Even though I squared it up some more, I still threw it left or right. So if I move to the right a little bit more, my ball will go. It'll hook. It'll hook. It's just I ain't really been paying attention either. So like, I don't know like why my ball just not hooking. I just started looking at like where people throwing their ball not hooking on the left lane. Like nobody ball hooking on the left lane, which is super weird. So, especially because that was the hooking lane all night, and the right lane been the tight lane all night. So, but I'm telling you what it is. It's because everybody started off playing left. So when you start off throwing your ball from left to right, you push oil to the right, and then because they ball won't hook because they carry oil down, they can't do nothing but move to the right, which is why they averages be low. Because you're supposed to start off to the right and then burn up the right so you can move left and you can have a similar type of reaction. So, yeah, the lane not good? Well, it's not good now. So, Doug, what happens when they condition the lanes, or what we call oil the lanes, they put the oil down in kind of a pattern. But every time you throw your ball down the lane, it moves the oil. You know, so slowly but surely, everybody throwing their ball with the type of balls and the amount of surface and friction it can create changes how the lane works and how the oil moves and how your ball reacts to it. So what we've done to the lanes is not favorable for throwing high scores right now. See? It's not favorable for high scores.
Oh, I got you.
So, it was a 5-pin. So, yeah, I mean, you can, that's too logical. I mean, but, you know, it's something that you deal with, you know. You just never know. You could get a pair like that at a tournament, you know, so just be like that. It'd be like that. But you got to figure it out, right? So I haven't stopped working the problem. We made some adjustments that I thought my ball was going to hook the last time for real. I was like, all right, well, I mean, I thought it was going to hook the time before and it didn't. But if I throw it straighter, it'll hook and then it went 60 feet, which is hard. Like, I mean, a river rate like 475. So for my balls to like not hook is kind of a big thing. So what do I do differently to fix it? So the key, I think, to fixing it is we either have to do one of two things. We either have to find the friction on the lane. So we know that there's friction to the right. It's just, do we want to move far enough right until we hit that friction? Or we have to create a way that our ball can better utilize the friction that's on the lane. So, so I guess it just kind of depends on what you like to do and what's easier for you. But I think what I'm gonna choose to do is I'm gonna choose to just throw it a little straighter, because if I throw my ball farther to the right, it's gonna just blast off and hook, because the right, the way the pattern is, the right, it hooks early. So I can't just like move to the right and throw it up the right. If I miss left, my ball's not gonna hook. Bob's ball hasn't been getting back when he misses left all day. So I don't really have an option to say, okay, I'm going to move to the right. So we just gonna, you know, keep it in and keep it in front of us and stay square, and the ball will hook, even if I have to throw it a little slower. That's such an unlucky break right there. That's such an unlucky break. I need to throw it a little slower probably. Either slower or faster. It strikes either way. But I'll probably throw it slower. My ball ain't really making no big moves, so I feel like I could probably slow it down a little and it'll be fine. All right. Keep working the problem. Huh. So strange, man. Like, I don't know if it's anybody in here that bowled at Lakewood. Like the way the pattern used to be set up at Lakewood, when C-Dub was running, like,
Still way above your average.
you had to throw your ball left or right for it to hook. Like, I don't understand how the pattern was built well enough to understand it, but if you threw your ball straight, your ball would go straight. But if you threw it left to right, your ball would hook. It was the weirdest thing. They crazy. Yeah, hey, it be like that sometimes. But it ain't gonna keep standing. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I think we're really close. Just throw it a little slower right there. Give it a little more time to hook. I mean, we can still have a good game. We can still bowl 240. It ain't bad. It's gonna hook, Bob. Can't stop the slop. It's gonna hook. I told you it was gonna hook. All right. So I think where I'm standing is probably cool. We need to throw it like at least a half a mile an hour slower, bro. Maybe 1 whole mile an hour slower. So we'll stand 18 and we'll look at 18. 'Cause that'll probably let me throw it in the same spot where I threw it this last time. Yeah, absolutely didn't hook. Then move to the right some more. Bob's ball hooked from the right. Oh, you know what? I should probably zone left and play like the fallback, because then I don't have to worry about my ball really hooking. How many frames I left? 3? Not really a lot to be playing around with it. We'll just grind it out. We'll take 9. We'll take our little 9s.
I get 500. I'm not playing all the way now.
Yeah. It'd be hard to believe, man, that you could actually do this to a lane, but you're seeing it live and living color. I left a 2-pin. I could probably move to the right a little though. One ball hooked pretty good when I just shot at that 2-pin. I might be able to move to the right, but I think I'm gonna move left. I don't think I want to even try to move to the right, because I feel like if I throw it a little bit to the right, it's gonna hook. So I'll just move left of the big dot. Yeah, no, it's definitely, they pushed the oil like in the break point. So our balls will never hook now. It's done. Like you just have to like not play the right side of the lane at this point. Like the only way to throw your ball is to move left. Look, I mean, yeah, nobody's ball's gonna hook over there. It's dead. Like if my ball don't hook and I threw it slow, and it didn't even look like it was gaining traction. Like the weight block flipped over and the ball just was spinning like it was in a pool of oil. It wasn't gonna hook. It's not gonna hook. You can stay, unless you like smashing it off the drive, it's just not gonna hook. What'd you finish with, Clay? 740? Good bowling. That's some good consistent bowling right there. 240, 230, 250.
Might have had that if I threw the hammer the first game.
Yeah, it's over. We got no shot over here no more. It's done.
No?
No. Nobody can even hook their ball no more. From them throwing them little spare balls and all that. Yeah.
Right.
It's over with. Playing left.
Yeah.
They play left. Done. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
Nobody's got a double.
There's a lot of spares for you.
Yeah, because nobody can hook their ball. All right. Well, you come bowl after we get done, and we see how much your ball hooks. Throw it in the middle. Don't throw it over there with the spark set. Everybody ball gonna hook from over there. Throw it in the middle.
I threw my ball in the middle and going, that.
It's gonna go straight to the right. Fallon, what's going on? What about slowing down them feet? Man, look. And it ain't, I can throw as slow as I want to. You ain't gonna be able to do it consistently in the middle part of the lane like that, or to the right. I mean, at the point where you need your ball to hook, it's nothing. So it's not even worth being over there no more. I spent way too much time over there, actually. I didn't think it was really that bad. I really thought that I could just like square up and my ball would hook, but like when I threw it straight, my ball just never even went left. It continued to go to the right, going down the lane. Yeah, like, no, that's ugly. We're gonna just move left out of the zone where these people are throwing their balls, and we should be good. We're just gonna get away from that. Because both lanes are starting to exhibit that now. Oh, that might be too far to the right. Ah, I missed though. Ah, I missed where I was looking at. Gotta throw it a little bit better than that. It was close, but a little too far right. We finish over here. Right there. Up the lane just a little bit better, but right there. Liam ball went dead straight. Yeah, but I made it though. You can't put your hand up for that. You can't put your hand up. I'm not gonna miss it. All right. We got 9. It's better than 6. It's not supposed to happen like this in league. I legit had like a Cam, what's good? I legit had like a 11 strikes the first game for 280. And now like we got no chance to, our ball won't even hook. Y'all see it, man. So this is the last time we ball on this left lane. So we're gonna try not to do nothing too crazy. We'll do what we did on the other lane and kind of play the fallback, and hopefully we can get a strike above 200 here. Hopefully we can get us a little strike and ball 200. All right, Bob.
Yeah, my ball looks like yours.
All right. So this lane is actually, I feel like, way tighter than the other lane somehow. You wouldn't think that that's possible, but should have moved more left with my feet. All right, we'll take it.
That's how you visualized it.
Not quite, but same result. What I drop? What you mean what I drop? Show them how, Lynn. Show them how. They threw all them strikes on the good lane, then they were celebrating. Now they gotta go to that hard lane, the left lane. See what they get over there. That's what your ball doing over there. That joint skiing. Well, I guess he showed us what he had over there, didn't he? One more time for him, Lynn. One more time for him, Lynn. Show him we got all ball on that east lane, on that right lane. We're gonna do on that left lane. What place we in? What place are we in?
Don't forget Betty.
I never even looked.
4th.
4th? Yeah.
You're right in the middle. Right in the middle. They're 3rd. Laurel Lanes. Did
That's
really
clean
well
them.
tonight.
Yeah. It don't matter. We're in the playoffs already, so. Oh, he's fighting back. Lynn with the slow roll. He didn't want to hurt him too bad. All right, good finish, Lynn. That's how you end on a good note right there. Come up with the banger in the 10th. All right. I mean, I don't think it really matters. Like, the dude on bowling got like 30 pins, so I can't win unless I like strike out and he opens or something crazy. Because we basically got the same thing. All right. Bang, bang, bang. He struck out. Just slow rolling. Striking out on him. Come on, Bob. Yeah, tell him we got all throw strikes on that lane. Let's go. It was a strike.
What? Is that legal?
Every now and again.
We'll put up to 7-10 for you so you don't feel bad.
Get lots of practice.
I think 9 and 10 is like the worst pair. Like I lead the 7-10 so much on 9 and 10. I don't know what it is.
Then you gotta hold on 1 and 2.
No, 1 and 2 is fine. 1 and 2 is fine. I have no problems with 1 and 2. 9 and 10 though, not a fan. One more time, Bob. Easy.
I don't like 1 in the summer because you get the heat off the brick.
Off the wall.
And it dries off, so
Okay.
you're shooting 3
Way
boards
deeper.
different.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, it's harder for you because you throw it slower too. So for me, I don't see as much.
Slow as I do.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see as much of a change, you know, because I'm throwing it a little harder. So when I first came here, I'll tell you, I came in, they gave me 1 and 2. I got my spare ball, went up there, I just want to throw it up second arrow. It went straight in the left gutter. I was like, pack these balls back up. I'm out of here. I was like, I hope this is not what we got to look forward to. Like, I can't do that.
I broke 500.
Boom! I gotta do something crazy to get the, what can I bowl? I don't even know. 700? All right, so let's try to make a decent shot right here. How my ball still ain't hooked? I thought that had a chance for a second. Fun. That was fun. I really thought I had a chance. Ball went 60 feet. Now I really don't even know how to make this, to be honest with you. I should throw my spare ball at it. I should throw my spare ball at it. I haven't been really shooting at no washouts. Feel a little rusty right now. That's all bad. I missed by like an arrow. Yeah, it's over. We get to go home now. Okay, bro.
Quit watching me, man.
Is that what it is? No, I actually thought my ball was gonna hook. I really actually thought it was gonna hook for me. I thought I had a chance at it hook. How is it that much friction on the left like that? But if you get it one more board to the right, like, or 2 more boards to the right, it's like 60 feet. Eh, it's all good. You hear singing now? I really thought my ball was going to hook. Yeah, it's all good. I'll take my little 680 with 280. I mean, I still just about bowl average. I needed to do something strange on the end. I legit had nothing. I should have just whipped it at the beak. I might have found the way to catch a little string. But
I got my average
it happens.
over the line.
You learn how to figure it out. You gotta try stuff. I gotta put my score in here. I struck, and then I washed out, and then I got 3. All right. Not a terrible week, but not a great week. The second game was all me. Third game, I had nothing. It looked like we might be all right, but we had nothing. I mean,
What do you want on top of that?
Put the spare
and it looked like we lost like But it don't really matter because we already made the playoffs. So win, lose, or draw. I mean, we could just get an extra $25. You win the quarter, you get 25 bucks.
So, father and son.
You don't want it, you can give it to me.
Well, we ain't gonna win it no way, so I got you. When they give it to me, I give it to you.
Okay, I'll remember.
Well, they're not gonna give it to us because we lose it.
Well, you have until the end of the season to sandbag.
What's sandbagging gonna do to help me? I average 230.
I'll get your average down to 215.
That ain't even possible.
Sure it is.
I've been averaging 230 since I was like 11 years old.
So if you bowl 150 a game,
Oh, but that's really hard to do.
I do it all the time.
That's really hard.
Don't tell me
That's
it's
really hard. No, it's hard.
Tell me
It's hard.
to do.
I mean, I throw enough strikes where it would be hard. Like even if I threw my spare ball, I bet I can come in next week and I can throw my spare ball all week, all day,
If you let
and I'll
me
bowl more than
coach you,
150.
I can get you down to 150.
Do I have to pay you or no?
No.
Yeah, sometimes it just turned into the grind rebel for real. And that's what it was. Like we had nothing on the right. Like I would have had to try to throw my ball way to the right for it to hook. But I couldn't throw it up the right because then it just hooked early. But I really thought that I would be able to fall it back and my ball would pick up in the mid lane. Like maybe I just had the wrong ball. I think if I had a stronger ball, like if I had my Zenith, I might have been able to do it with a Zenith. Either with a Zenith or maybe like my web mass bias, something that's just like asymmetrical but really flippy. I might have been able to get my ball to read the lane the right way to be able to back in if I did that. Or it would just go like long enough where I could hold the pocket. But it was like crazy friction on the left side. Like the two shots I thought, the one extra little shot I threw at the end just to kind of see if I move more left, if it'll hold the line and fall back. I definitely didn't expect that ball to hook. Like I didn't throw it slow and I didn't get way around it. I was kind of up the back of it. And that ball just like violently jerked when it hit the back end of the pattern. But I don't know, this is not like a typical house shot though. It's a pattern. It's not a typical house shot. I don't remember what pattern it is, but it's not like the China. No, it's not the China. I mean, like, they see me striking, but I'm like, it's a finite place where you really gotta play if you wanna bowl good. Like, you get too far of it, you got nothing. You get too far to the right, like, you got nothing, so. Plastic ball challenge accepted. Y'all want me to throw my spare ball next week? I'll do it. I'll throw my spare ball up the right. Y'all don't know. Be twanging on that joint, be striking. I'm gonna get it to the pocket. I will do that. Did I put my balls up? Oh yeah, I put them both up. I mean, it ain't like if I forget it, they don't know whose it is. It ain't going nowhere. That's one thing about out here, at least if I left my bowling balls, they'll still be. And I figure it out when I get to the car, I can come back. But, all right, man, we had a good week. Another 11 strikes in the game to not bowl. Well, I mean, I had 280. I guess I can't. But not a great series tonight. What we had last week? 720, 780, 720, 680. All right, man. See you. Have a good one.
See ya, Alex.
But it was still a good day, a good night. I'm kind of tired. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but glad I came bowling. I had fun on the stream. Shout out to all the new people who came to the stream today. I saw a lot of people who I haven't seen in a while or never seen in the stream. So I would like to start back posting it on my Facebook gaming like business page, but I don't know. It has not been working on my business page at all. So I don't know if Facebook trying to pimp me for some dollars to be able to do my live stream or something. I don't know what it is, or if they want you to natively like stream it through your phone or something to Facebook, which I'm not doing. So, you know, we'll keep trying it like this. All the people on Facebook, let me know, you know, if it's still messing up, and I'll continue to keep reaching out to my partners that do the same thing and, you know, see if they having any luck. But just know it's not me, it's not my stream. If you go over on YouTube, it's gonna work perfectly fine. Whatever issues we having with the delay or stopping and starting or whatever it's doing over there on Facebook is a Facebook back-end issue. I I wish that I could fix it. I really do. The last couple weeks, I've tried to stream on my business page and it didn't work, and I streamed on my regular page and it would work. So I went straight to the regular page this week, but I don't know. Yeah, plastic. We own it. Plastic only. It's like playing Golden out on slaps only. No pistols, no guns, just slaps. You gotta use the little short dude. What was his name? The little dude. I mean, I can't think of his name. But if y'all old, I know most of the people in here old enough to play Golden Axe. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you gotta come here. Yeah, they get that look. Yeah, chops only. Slaps only. No pistols. But yeah, we'll throw plastic ball all day next week and see what we shoot. I'll probably beat my score tonight. I don't know, 680 a lot. But we gonna. Hopefully we ball on 15 and 16 next week too. That'll be perfect, because I hate that pair. Plastic. Up the right. Yeah. AJ definitely went to sleep. But, hey, obviously they got the message and they found out that nobody's clicking their links in this stream. And they're getting banned. Hopefully YouTube banned them. Like, I don't know what was going on. But thankfully we didn't need the ban hammer. So I ain't mad. AJ could get some sleep. Her moderating duties are not needed tonight. But all right, y'all, let me get out of here. I gotta get some food. I am starving, I'm tired. Been up since 5 and it's 9. Thank everybody for coming to the best live bowling stream on the planet. Your boy been grinding on the weekends to try to keep this stream going. So you gotta excuse me because I have not been posting videos on YouTube. But if they keep giving me jobs to do on the weekend, I gotta keep taking them. But as soon as I can, I might try to see what day I can do it during the week. Maybe tomorrow I can come and I can shoot the video for you, Revel, about the Defender Hybrid. And then I have one more video I need to shoot, which is not really a bowling related YouTube video. I gotta do it for somebody else. I got a bunch of video to edit and stuff, but I'll be back. Same bat time, same bat channel. Next week, every Monday at 7 on the West. This is what we be doing. So it's the Expert Bowler over at Expert Bowler Gaming.